NINGBO PROCOLOR. Today, I will continue to introduce that a picture reads organic pigments. Beta-naphthalate red. The Varieties is a beta-naphthalate red pigment, which is a distinct yellowish red that has excellent heat resistance and economical price, and it is widely used in plastics, but its light fastness and migration are unsatisfactory.
To be red, diazotized with 2B acid and 4B acid, reacted with 2,3 acid coupling components, and then mixed with metal to have various red spectrum pigments. The famous 2B red and 4B red applied in plastics. Their chromatograms range from yellowish red, pigment red 48 to 1 to medium red, pigment red 48 to 3, then to bluish red, pigment red 48 to 2, red 57 to 1. Performance of 4 varieties is also different. To be red is in the leftmost part, slightly to the center of the diagram. It has excellent color performance, good migration and heat resistance, moderate light fastness, good dispersion, and economical price. It is a large tonnage variety in plastic covering and widely used in covering fiber. Nephthol pigments. Nephthol AS pigments are characterized by hydrazone structure and hydrogen bond, so they have better properties, belong to medium and high variety in plastic covering, like bright red, pigment red 170 in domestic general application. Nephthol AS pigments are located in the leftmost part slightly to the center of the diagram, so color saturation, light fastness, heat resistance all are better. Price is also higher than common classic pigments. There is also a foreign variety like pigment red 187. Benzimidazolone series pigment. Benzimidazolone pigment is named after 5-acetominobenzalone group in molecule because benzimidazolone pigment molecules introduced imide groups to reduce molecular solubility. It greatly improves pigment heat resistance, weather resistance, and migration. Pigments obtained with 5-acetyl benzimidazolone groups as azo components cover from very strong greenish yellow, pigment yellow 214, yellow 151 to medium yellow, pigment yellow 180 to reddish yellow, pigment yellow 181 to pigment orange 64 and pigment orange 72. Pigment yellow 180 and yellow 181 are ones of high heat resistant organic pigments. Products made from 5-2-hydroxy 3-naphthyl aminobenzalidone include Bordeaux red, pigment red 185, chestnut red, pigment red 175, and magenta, pigment red 176 up to brown, pigment brown 25. Benzimidazolone pigment has excellent fastness in plastics and high heat resistance. Yellow pigment has excellent light resistance and migration. Extremely high solvent resistance and chemical resistance, as well as good acid resistance and alkali resistance. However, most of the varieties are not ideal in weather resistance, especially in light colors. Benzimidazolone pigment is an ideal product with good performance, reasonable price, and cost-effective. Condensed azo pigments. To improve the application performance of classical azo pigments, condensed azo pigments with higher molecular weight, commonly known as macromolecular pigments, were synthesized by linking two single azo pigments with amide group. Condensed azo pigments have a wide spectrum of colors, ranging from greenish yellow, pigment yellow, 128 yellow, 93, to yellowish red, pigment red 242, red 166, to bluish red, pigment red 144, red 214, to brown, pigment brown 41, brown 23, because molecular structure of condensed azo pigments contains multiple amide groups and increases pigment molecular weight. It greatly improved the application performance in terms of heat resistance, light fastness, weather resistance, solvent resistance, and migration, which can be called high-performance pigment. However, its processing process is long, so price is high. Dioxazine pigment. Dioxazine pigment is bright, with a bright and pure bluish violet tone. No other varieties can replace. Pigment molecules have a symmetrical plane, excellent light fastness, good heat and weather resistance, and solvent resistance. Its performance can be compared with phycellocyanine pigment. Migration resistance is general. The price is also high. Quinacridone pigments. Although quinacridone pigment has simple structure with a small molecular weight, it has excellent heat resistance, light fastness, and migration. Good weather resistance, excellent overall performance in dilute and low concentrations. Coloration covers bluish red, pigment violet 19 gamma type, pigment red 122 to reddish violet, pigment violet 19 beta type. It is an important member of high-performance pigments. Phycellocyanine pigment. Phycellocyanine pigments are mainly blue and green pigments, which have become the largest category of organic pigments. It not only has comprehensive application properties of high-performance pigments with excellent heat resistance, light fastness, migration, and weather resistance, but the price is close to classic pigments price, so there is no chemical to replace it, and it already accounts for a quarter of organic pigment production. Phycellocyanine pigments have three crystal types: alpha, beta, epsilon, in plastic applications. Phycellocyanine green is a metal phycellocyanine green molecule with halogen replacement of 16 hydrogen atoms, chlorine replacement or chloroamine mixed substitution quantity and quality directly affect the color of phycellocyanine green.